G'day, we're back. Yes, second one tonight, as promised, and this is a test race. New season starting soon. We're still doing test races every week. I've missed the last week or two through this, but it's not so bad at the moment. We are at iRacing Super Speedway in the V8 supercars, the Gen 2s, since we don't have the Gen 3s yet and won't be for a while by the looks of it. As far as I know, I've been told, I don't know how true it is, I've been told iRacing have them and they want them out ASAP, but they're waiting for new data from V8 supercars. And a couple of final specs. Apparently they went and rescanned a couple of the cars. I think the interior shots or something. I'm not sure, but they had to they went and scanned or rescanned something on the cars recently, and they're waiting on data. That's the information I've got. But apparently I've been told that they want them out. They want them out next year. For season 1, but whether it works that way or not, I don't know, because they're waiting on V8 supercars to come to the party, which is fine. They're supplying the info, but V8 supercars move at their own speed, like most do, and they don't probably see iRacing as the number one priority. So they'll give us the info when they give us the info, and then iRacing can make it happen. But that's the information I've got. How true it is and how accurate it is, I couldn't tell you. But yeah, it's that's what I've been told. That's the information I've got through the grapevine. I can't remember who told me. It was somebody who I half believe to be a trusted, reliable sort of source that's heard decent things, and it's not all just wishful thinking or whatever. And I don't know where they got it from. So yeah. But we're in qualifying now anyway. We've got a 10-minute qualifying session, 3 laps, solo close qualifying. And it looks like that's it. I don't know who else is going to make it. But, yeah, bit of a shame. I expected to see certain people turning up for this to have a crack, but Don't know. Either way, well, the thing is, there's some of the guys interested in this running in the GSRC Super 2s and Super 3s tonight. So it's a matter of whether that finishes in time for them to make the start grid. I might have to have a word to Phil. Maybe instead of having a 2-hour pracky session and then changing server and having a 30-minute, probably better off having a 2-hour practice session and then into a situation where we race and go to quali and stuff, to give the guys racing something else time to get across here. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'll have a word to him and see what he wants to do. But I've got no problem with the way he's doing it. It's just, like I said, some of the guys are probably wanting to come across from the other championship and just don't have time to get that finished and out of the way and then across into this. So that's a bit of an issue, and it's something he's going to have to look at if he wants to get the numbers up, because he has to look at who's racing what and where. 7:30 Queensland time would have been probably a bit better, because then it would have made it a bit later, and he probably would have gotten more people in. So I'll have a word with him later and just give him my thoughts and see what he wants to do. He's still testing. He's testing settings and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. But what sort of times are these guys? 58s, 59.5. I got a 59.3 in pracky in actual practice, not in the previous server session on the other live chat, on the other live stream. I ran a 59.3 here just a minute ago before qualifying came around. I'm happy to start at the back. That suits me just fine. It's a test race and there's only a small field. We've got 65 laps around here, so not going to be very exciting, but we'll do our best. Like I said, I'm really hoping somebody shows up in the next few minutes. Was hoping my teammate would make it, Matty Beale, but he's in the Super 3s tonight, so it's a matter of whether that's finished or not. Because, yeah, I mean, if that goes on a few minutes too late, it just makes enough of a difference that it's difficult for people to get across here. I wasn't racing in that because I don't own the track that the Super 3s were using tonight with GSRC, so I don't own it, and I wasn't going to buy it because of, one, my wrist, and two, money's a little bit tight at the moment, and $15 for a track that I've never heard of is, so I opted to just race this, which was fine because it gave me a bit more time to get some stuff done this afternoon before I had to worry about the server opening. So we'll see how it goes, but great, there it goes. It's all right, got it. So so we are live, and yes, it still says Mad Dog Racing is live streaming now and I need to find where that's actually coming from within Restream so that I can actually just change it. It's probably just a line in an option somewhere. And I just need to update it to Quasi Esports. That's about the only thing I haven't updated. It's been one of those weeks. Very, very hectic, a lot of work, especially Photoshop stuff with the start screens, finish screens, all that sort of stuff, you know. Let's just make sure that I've got the desktop sounds on because I know the mic's working. I made sure of that. Now we've got the desktop sounds as well. So we'll see how we go. But there will be a post-race highlight, not highlights, but a post-race video covering all the cars, which won't be hard since there's only 5 of us in it at this point. So if you're out there and you're watching, throw up a comment, say good day, let me know you're there. I should be able to read that, and it'll show up on the live stream. So pretty happy that everything's working the way it's supposed to, as far as I'm aware. So we'll see how we go when the clock runs around. I'm not getting any drop frames at the moment, and it's pumping out at, well, between 3.5 and 4.5K because I'm variable bit rate. And it's using 4% of, was it 4% of the CPU or something, I think. 1% of CPU, okay. So we'll see how it goes, but it's looking pretty good. Everything's, like I said, everything appears to be running and all that. I'm just waiting for the clock to run down and I'll start at the back and we'll run around here. It's just a shame we didn't get more people. This could be awesome with 20 or 30 cars, you know, so guys, get into it, you know, like, I know there's another V8 Oval series that's been running for a while, and they run a good series. It's just it just doesn't suit me, unfortunately. It's just the way it goes. I'm not going to bag them. It's their sandpit, their rules. They run things the way they want, and they do a good job of running it. But this is another one. There's no reason why we can't have two. There's no reason at all why we can't have two V8 Oval series. Especially if they're on different nights. If you love running V8s on ovals, get into it. You know, this could be a good thing. I mean, Phil's, you know, putting a lot of effort into making this happen. I think, you know, try and back him and, you know, make things work. We've got a 5-minute warm-up, so I'm hoping that somebody gets in here that wants to race and get some more cars in. I mean, you know, if you're watching this live, the chances are that you probably haven't got a chance to get in here. I mean, we've got a 5-minute warm-up, so if your SimRig PC's on, open up iRacing, jump in. If you're associated with Oz Sprint Series at all, and you've got access to the races, by all means jump in, man. See how things go. I thought Gary might have been here. And to be honest, I thought the Sim boys would be all over this. So, guys, you know, we can make this a good series. I mean, he's still doing test races because we don't have enough people to do a championship, really. It's, you know, we just need more people to get involved. There's no reason why we can't have 2 Aussie V8 Oval Series. So, get behind it. You know, back him. Make him see it's worth his while running this. You know, it's no good sitting around going, you know, well, I'm not happy about this and I'm not happy about that, when there's another alternative or an option to just do things a bit differently and race the same cars on the similar or the same tracks. You know what I mean? It's, yeah, he's got a schedule there that he wants to run, but he's confirming dates. But yeah, I mean, we're still doing test races because there's no people. I mean, there's like 5 of us. So, I mean, we had more than this at the first one at Charlotte. So, there's a couple of people missing because there's some personal issues on their side of things, and that's understandable. But yeah, please, you know, if you want to race this stuff, come and race. You know, I mean, God, you know, contact me. I'll send you an invite to their Discord. And you can see what's going on. You know, it's that simple. So we got another one. We got We got 7 in here now, so that's all right. Yeah, that's 7. Yep. So we're getting there. Just need, you know, a few more would be good. Like I said, guys, get behind it. You know, if you want more decent race and stuff you're into, and you enjoy doing, when there's chances there, jump in. I mean, I know there's other things on Monday night. I mean, you can't have a night of the week where there's not racing. I mean, what do? You know, if you want to start a new league for something, there's already so many leagues, more than you can poke a stick at, especially in iRacing. So, you know, every night there's something on. Whether you run the officials or leagues, you know, he probably needs to start this at 8:30, which is, well, what's that, 7:30 Queensland time. So, I don't know, 8 o'clock Queensland time. Makes it 9 o'clock in the daylight saving states, which gives people more chance to get from one thing to another if that's what they're doing. That'd be good.
Old school.
Open up the Discord and see what's going on.
Old school lame shit. I watched a bit of Grease 2 today.
Yeah, but Flappy, you're the one.
Great. Well, yeah, Grease 2, yeah. Cool rider.
Hey, you know the other night we were talking about Silence of the Lambs?
Right.
I was talking about Silence of the Lambs, and fuck me, I get off here, I go in the lounge, it's on TV.
It rubs the lotion on its skin.
That Gran Turismo comes out on Blu-ray and 4K on Thursday.
Yeah,
watch it on the weekend.
Yeah, I don't know whether I'll be bothering with it. I don't know.
Oh, we were all supposed to go to the pictures and see it because there's a lot of us.
We're all stuck to our sim and we can't.
And nobody fucking wanted to go. Everybody went individually except me and Flappy. But yeah, I'm going to watch it.
I never even went. I just watched it at home.
I had a look at it on that fucking thing you told me it was on. I click on it, it opens up, and then this porn shit started
Yeah, you
coming.
just shut down the site and it doesn't come back up.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
You'll be lining up
It's
on
hard
the
to stop
inside.
Here we go.
Fuel to finish the race. The estimated SOF is 1,041. Pit road.
I've really got to do something with these pedals. They are far too close. My ankle hurts already because it's on such a steep, sharp angle.
Yeah.
Where's Laurie? He'll fix it.
It'll go. It won't go into gear until you're able to move the car forward.
Oh, you
No,
got
you
one.
get a rise
you
out of everyone,
got
don't you?
yes.
They've done it to you on purpose, Steve.
Take off.
Yeah, I've fallen for it a couple of times in GSRC.
Oh, mate, you should be here on Saturday night. Shit, I go through.
I've actually started from the pitch twice because I thought there was something wrong with me shifters. No, I kid you not. It wouldn't go into gear, and I've gone, holy crap, and I hit the panic button, literally, jumped through to the pits, and the shifter started working. I started from the pits, and it happened to me in the Formula V race last week, and I thought, hang on, I know what the problem is here.
You at the right lane there, Steve?
Sorry, mate.
Are you in the right lane?
Yeah, outside line, stay behind the pit car.
Too busy yakking.
Yeah, so we normally give people a nickname. I think I've just found yours, Steve.
What?
On the other side, I
Fish,
thought,
fishy.
What?
Takes the bait.
Okay. Didn't you the other week want to call you a hole or 3 holes?
Call me anything.
Because people will say, what's that? Yeah, well,
Call me anything except late for dinner.
oh, I don't know. You get upset with some of the names they suggest for people.
Yeah, but that's what the ignore button's for.
What did we used to call Lucas before Fabio?
Is it?
you're
Nah.
saying inside line or outside line? Up here?
Oh, I know what that is.
Outside line, that's where I am.
Up the top there is,
To the right or left?
up the top there is my Racelabs
Go green. Stay focused.
race flags. I didn't even realise I had that turned on.
I can't come
Post car is off. Time to do your job.
So I'll have to reposition that since I know it works.
No
Come
pump
on.
until the control line. Take it easy, it ain't run one in
Green
two.
flag. Green flag.
One.
Outside.
We're away.
Still there.
And the commentary begins to look fine as they're turning into.
Oh, we've got to start.
Car
Diggity,
outside.
diggity, diggity, let's go racing!
On the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. 2 wide. Clear high.
See, Reaper love this
Go
shit.
low.
Yeah.
Still
So,
there.
JT?
Yeah. Forza boy, mate. Every time I see him, he's
Outside, you're
online
clear.
now, he's Forza.
Car outside. Go low. The next car's the leader. Clear outside. Car inside. Still inside. Clear inside. Inside. Keep high. Clear inside. Car inside. You're up top, 3 wide. 6.438. Hold your line. Inside. 2 wide. You're in 4th position.
Everybody's
Good
being
job.
very
Still there.
conservative.
Hold your line. Clear.
I've already got
High,
4
car
extras
on the
from
road
our
side.
Mr. Car.
Still there. Hold
Really?
your line.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Oh, he's up on the right
Still there.
at the start. Just,
You're up
yeah.
top, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. Still there. Hold your line.
Where's Flappy?
Keep high.
hanging back and watching.
Clear.
313 kilometres an hour back here.
Car inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear inside. 58.566.
Uh-oh.
Outside. too wide. Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear high. Outside. Stay low. Clear high.
Are you right, going?
I couldn't quite tell, sorry.
58.116. You just set the fastest lap. Outside. You're back in fourth position. Nice work. Still hold. Car outside. Too wide. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Keep low. Outside is clear.
If you're out there watching live, drop a comment, say good day, let me know you're there.
On the high side. Still there. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Keep low. Outside is clear.
I did that logo.
Cars on the outside.
8.304.
That AUSCARZ logo, it looks like a NASCAR logo. I made that. Pretty pleased with that.
74.
Looks good. I made him about 2 or 3 different versions. There's about 6 of them all together. Yeah, with the NASCAR one, and there's he wanted one with the Oz Sprint Series logo, which is just the shape of outline of Australia. So I did that for him. So he's got it with and without. Oh, jeez. Oh. Better have a mouthful of water. I should have filled up my bottle. Oh.
Keep low. Clear. Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Clear outside if you want it.
Don't know what he's going to do through here. That's all right. Oh, shit. I've got to tighten something up. I've got a bit of movement in my wheel deck. All right, that's okay. Just something I've got to tighten up when I get the chance. There's a little bit of back and forward motion there, so it just needs a good tighten up. Considering I've just changed all the wheelbase and everything over, I thought I got it tight, but obviously I didn't. So there's a little bit of play there. If I pull the wheel back, it moves half an inch, about a centimetre closer to me or something. Half to maybe half an inch.
Clear outside if you want it.
Hey, somebody's there. Who is it? I can't see. Candy and Chrome?
Outside.
No, who is it?
Outside.
Oh, Gary. Is that Gary Wellman, is it? Yeah, that bloody font's a pain in the backside. I need to have a black screen for it.
Yeah, do you want to drop in, Joseph?
You got to.
Show him his boss.
Aside from these two.
0.577.
Oh, I've got bloody pedals. I've really got to do something with them. It's a pain in the ass. Because they're so close, my ankle gets, because it's just an odd angle, and my ankle's really scrunched up because it's way too close, about 2 to 3 inches too close, after changing everything, and have to move the seat forward to suit where the steering wheel now is. it means the pedals are too close, and I haven't had a chance to move them, so we'll see how we go.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 3.8.
Let's go fifth. See if I can make up some room here.
The gap is 4.1 seconds.
He's got too much wing on this. I've already mentioned it to him.
The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 57.358.
Drive it like a next-gen car, I think, round here. Fifth gear until you get into the draft and then go up to sixth.
Whoa, Jesus.
I thought you might have come in for this, Gazza.
He did. He nearly pinged you. It's alright. Keep going.
Gary?
Focus
I
forward.
thought you might have come in for this, actually. But I figured you might have been racing something else.
He tried to go around the outside of you. He had a run. But I think he thought better of it.
He doesn't seem to be able to hold his line in the corners.
No,
Fuck, he's on a controller.
59.006.
He's gone wide up there then. Oh.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 4.5 seconds.
Close the gap. Oh. Daniel.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 5.5 seconds.
It's alright. He's going to miss out of you.
Yeah, it's a bit warm here. I've actually had to start using my floor fan again.
Set the fastest lap. 57.163. 59.447. Car 064 has taken the lead.
Wasn't paying attention to what I was doing and dropped off. I didn't, so there we go again. Wasn't using full throttle.
No, I saw that. He wants to play like that.
94, 95, 96. In the practice server, I was actually running the wing at 10 because he had it as open setup. But he's got it set, the rear wings at 21.5, so it's, I think what he's done is he's allowed for inexperienced people
Side draft off me.
so that they've got
Now you get
stability in the rear of the car and it's not all over the place. But to be honest, I was running the wing at 10 around here
sucked off sideways.
in the Mustang and I didn't feel it getting loose at all.
Sorry, I didn't know you there, man.
No, you're right, mate. Oh, good.
Right, yeah, but Race Super 3, yeah, I don't own the track
Inside.
and I wasn't prepared to spend the $15 on the track I've never heard of that,
Get your jack shit.
yeah, and my wrist is still a problem. It hasn't come completely good. And I didn't want to spend the $15 and have to put in all the track time for something I've never heard of.
There, mate.
Because I would have had to be on there practicing hours every day.
This is disaster waiting to happen.
59.59. Car 52 has taken the lead. You're losing on the car in front.
My internet
The gap
dropped
is
out for a second.
8.1 seconds.
Try going back to fifth again. Just push it hard. I dropped off too much because I wasn't using full throttle. It's still an issue because the pedals are too close. So I'm having to hold my foot in the air. I can't have it on the heel rest.
I wonder if he was feeling a little claustrophobic.
Bet you was.
Which means that my foot's on that angle
Just the way behind it. Are you
rather than that angle.
Yeah, mate, I'm here.
And with it on that angle in the air, it takes a lot more to hold the pedal flat. No, definitely, yeah, definitely better this way.
9.221.
But not catching them, that's all. I mean, I got a PB running it in fifth around here, like you do with a lot, quite a few other tracks.
Laps of fuel left, gentlemen.
Well, I'll catch them up here. How am I going for fuel?
Where's Steve? Is he in here?
I'm here.
He's out the back saving fuel. That's what he's
9
doing.
seconds back, yeah, saving fuel.
Just saving fuel. No, just being stupid and not paying attention to what I was doing. And because the pedals are too close, I've got my foot in an odd position, so I'm not getting... I forgot I wasn't at full throttle, so... Just not paying attention and dropped off the pace, mate, that's all. So, it's all good.
I'm not full throttle, nowhere near it.
Well, you won't be if you're in the draft, but I actually was at like half to 2/3 throttle because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Yeah, well, I don't know, was it Motorland Aragon or somewhere? It was
Rattled now and here, I'm on him.
that track, Gary?
Box him in again.
It's one I've never heard of. I've got no idea. I haven't even looked at the layout of it.
Yeah, as soon as he hits that point, you can't hold in.
So I just opted to run this, but gave me a bit of time this afternoon to muck around with some other things. I'm still updating things and all that sort of crap. So, my leg's starting to really hurt holding the bloody pedal down because they're too close. My ankle hurts because it's on a V shape.
He goes wide.
59.502.
Left, Gary.
Yeah, I know you there. I left your room, didn't I?
Yeah, mate, you're right.
They'll hopefully take each other out here in a minute and it'll do me a favour. Oh, see, there we go again. I'm just dropping off that absolute full throttle. So I'm really going to have to do something with these pedals.
He's all over the place.
It's not going to be so much of a problem in a road car, but on an oval, you need that full throttle, you know. I mean, I get full throttle if I'm on, off. That's not an issue. Holding it there is the problem.
Does it feel good?
But so I'm going to have to... I, as I said a couple of times, I didn't want to actually do anything until I moved, which is coming up very soon.
He's getting all excited.
But I can't drive like this. I've actually got the seat in a position where it's comfortable with the wheel,
He's realised if he doesn't play the game, he's not going to get anywhere.
but I think the pedals are about 3 inches too close. So, was that Chicago tonight? Ah, okay. What was I thinking of? Don't know. Okay, I must have been thinking of something else. But yeah, no, Chicago, of course. Yeah, I didn't want to drive there anyway. If I was interested in Chicago, I would have bought it when it came out. So...
59.584.
You guys should tell him don't mess with the bloke in front of him, he's a sheriff.
But it's nice to get some seat time, and it's nice to be able to get a live stream up, you know. 5 laps to go. I'm thinking I might pit.
I don't think he's running triples either.
The car in
Well,
front
he's
is pitting.
weaving.
The leader's pitting now.
You got to hold your line.
Yeah.
The leader is running 58.075.
It's hard when you get amongst the cars.
Car 064.
Next lap around, I'm going to pit.
59.7.
You pick the line on the road and you stick to it, mate.
The car behind is pitting.
You can't do it.
Yeah.
Jet wash. Pit twice?
Yep.
Twice.
Pit again, guys.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Was nice to battle against you in the Formula Vs, even though it was not for very long the other night. That was good.
The car in front is pitting.
Tyres
The
are
leader's
fuel.
pitting now.
Full tank.
If you want a really good look at your car,
Sorry, what was that, Daniel?
watch my
Now you won't get a finish.
race replay.
Nah, so you're better off. What do we need collectively, do you think? We're burning 80 litres on, say, 25 laps.
Got to do 80 litres.
Yeah.
What?
80 and 70, I reckon.
Yeah.
80 litres,
Box
70
in
litres.
10,
Yeah.
5, 3,
So you're not going to put 100 in.
50 and 70.
right
Pardon?
here.
You're going to...
Oops. Stop too soon.
Well, I can't see he's too close to me for me to do anything. And I can't see that fucking pit as I come around that corner.
As soon as it turns straight, you see the yellow line break, and that's pit entrance.
Come on.
Oh fuck, where's cruise control?
Look out, Gary, here comes Mr. Erratic.
Yeah. I slowed down and let him do that. Now I'm going to ride the fuck out of him. And feel
Okay,
safe.
punch it.
Wonder if he realises he's going to run out of fuel.
It would have said you got 5 laps of fuel left.
If he's got a spotter on.
Fucking it, fucking weaving.
That's it, mate. Hit the rebel strip and flick yourself up into the barrier.
Lap 21 of 65, so we're going to have to stop
I guess he's worked it out by... No, then again, he would have...
probably twice.
Gonna get another 2 laps out doing this. It gives Steve a chance to catch back up a bit.
Oh, don't worry too much about me. I know what's going on. Well, I've already pitted and 4 of you haven't.
Oh, okay. Didn't realise he did it.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna want to get in my draft when I pass this, Gary.
59.825.
He's pitting.
So, I reckon.
See, he burned all that fuel off chasing before, where we didn't.
The leader's fitting now.
Oh, come on. I reckon I put in 52 litres.
Told me a bit later, he goes, the car in front was spinning after I passed the
That's about all I'm going to need. That means I've got plenty there to get 15, 16 laps out of it.
Sometimes a bit slow on the uptake, but
And it'll be a shorter pit stop.
having than not.
Yeah.
I mean, you're smart enough to know that that's what's happened, you know.
Yeah, they're always fun, mate, the Vs. They
.86.
provide good close racing, but the problem is you got to accept the fact that they've got no balls. So, you know. So I've done it again. My foot's dropped off the pedal because of the position I got it in. Really going to have to do something about that, moving that pedal plate forward. It's got to go go forward a long way, so. It's all right, I'll get it sorted. Hopefully in the next few days, we'll see what happens. I've got to get the, I've got to find a box big enough to put the SimuCube 2 in. Turns out I don't have the HRS box.
How much fuel did I put in?
80.
I must have got rid of it after I moved, so I'll have to find one big enough to find the original SimuCube 2 packaging so that I could send the thing off to Wayne in Tasmania.
He's up the front. 0.331.
Alright, we've got 20 seconds to get out on Daniel. Should drop us.
So I'm back on the lead lap now. My groin's starting to hurt from pushing this bloody pedal down. I haven't had that problem for a while.
Bloody waste that fast repair.
Wasted one.
The Radicals on Thursday, mate. I've been going to race those for weeks and I just haven't gotten around to it. I got a car painted up for it, all that sort of stuff. And I just haven't had a chance. They're on Wednesday, mate. Radicals are Wednesday. If they're Thursday, then
Gaining on the car in front. The gap is 9 seconds.
because the Thursday night's the V's, and then what is it, GT4 or something?
59.
The Radicals are on Wednesday night.
2.
Sorry, what's that? I'm in the Mustang. Whoever that is. Oh no, here we are. I need to bring back. Oh yeah. I can't read the name of whoever that is. I need to change the background on my screen. Brad Newman. Okay. Oh, I've had the Tirana. Well, yeah.
You're gaining on the car in front.
I'd love them to do, like a Bathurst Legends
0.0.
thing, like with the like we had an R Factor. We had the GT Falcon, the E49 Charger, the E38 Charger, with the Tirana XU1, the HK Monaro or HT or whatever it was, Monaro. I mean that was awesome. The XW GT, I'd love that in iRacing. Like, Jesus, that'd get a flogging, I'm telling you. I used to love that mod. Raced it every chance I got.
We'll run past. Once we pass him, he'll fly as well.
But
Catch Dan.
I don't know why they don't do it. I mean, there's plenty of them around. All they've got to do is approach a couple of
You will with us two doing
the classic racing clubs, Appendix J's and stuff. Jeez, if I won $20 million on Lotto, I'd be straight on to iRacing. I'm saying I'll pay for it. Go and scan these classic race cars. I'll pay for it.
But I can still get a draft off you.
And I'd do it. Not a problem at all.
To the
The problem with iRacing,
Steve,
It
but
will.
it will you.
It'll help him catch back up too.
well, the AUs even, but I'd like to get the 94s in, to be honest.
Drop down, Club.
The not 94, 95 model, you know, the EB Falcons and the, what are they, VR Commodores or whatever they were. That'd be awesome. Get that sort of stuff in, but it'll never happen. It'll never happen.
Am I clear, Flappy?
0.797.
I think iRacing is fully aware that every time they bring out something new, it's the duck's guts for people for 3 weeks, and then the novelty wears off and they piss off and race something else. The majority of iRacers are like iPhone users. They want the latest, they want the greatest, until the next one comes out, and then they move on. So, yeah. The 87 NASCARs came out, you couldn't race anything else, that's all that was on the service. 3 weeks later, you couldn't find a race. So, you know, the novelty wore off and people were pissed off and raced something else. I think after that, the motocross stuff came out with the Volkswagen. So, all the bandwagon jumpers went across to that, you know. There's stuff I'd love to race, but nobody's interested.
Side draft off the wall.
Hello, who's Kevin? How are you? Got a few people in the live chat there. I've got to say good day to a few people, I suppose. Obviously, Gary Wellman. And what do we got? Brad Newman. Kevin 07, 07, 07, 07 or whatever, Infinity. And what was it? The Penetrator 666. That sounds painful.
I thought you would have started catching
The leader is running
draft day, fella.
8. Yeah, I'm getting there. It's a big process, mate.
The Penetrator. Nah, look.
Long track.
If you've ever watched the movie Top Secret, then that the Penetrator that brings up all sorts of
Way at the top if you
memories of an 80s film
Cheeto roll, sausage roll.
and what happens in that movie with it.
No, we're not catching it.
No, we're not.
Getting further away from you.
What's your peak speed going into the corner, Daniel?
59.724.
Yeah, we're 300.
Going into a race, I'm in a race, believe it or not.
As close as I can, Gary, without bumping you.
300. 296.
It's just that I've got some issues with the position of my pedals because I've had to change everything. And the pedals are too close and I haven't had a chance to move them back. And I keep lifting my foot because of the angle of me ankle and all that sort of stuff. And I ended up dropping off the pace was what happened. I was right in the mix of it early. And it's only a test race and it's a small field.
How the fuck are you doing it?
He's getting side draft off the wall.
Yeah, I might have to do the same, I think.
I gotta get some sort of draft. It's not easy though.
I mean, I'm going flat out, but he's got the wing too high on the fixed setup. That's the trouble. But if it was any lower, they'd be going just as fast or faster than I am anyway. So there's just not much I can do about it. The 296 is about as good as I'm getting out of this thing.
Sorry.
But like I said, every time I start to make up a bit of room, you know,
Up to the middle.
cut the distance back a bit, I find myself lifting my foot because of the angle of the pedals and stuff, because they're too close. So it's all right. It's only a test race, not like it's a championship yet. It will be in a couple of weeks. But that's why he hasn't kicked the championship off, because he's trying to get people involved.
Just a bit before that wall.
We don't have a Camaro in iRacing. When the Gen 3 comes, and I wouldn't use it anyway, I'll be using the Mustang. I don't care about badges. I've been running a Commodore for a while. I own a Holden in real life.
But it's working.
But, yeah, there's no reason to use the Camaro. There's no difference between them, really.
I'm saying it's working.
And we don't have them in iRacing, so we can't use them. So
Coming up on halfway here. 59.483.
I'm a fan of performance cars, mate, to be honest.
I didn't know how close you were, so I couldn't get back to the wall.
Doesn't matter what it is, HSV, FPV, Tickford.
Okay.
I've owned an FPV, I've owned a Tickford. And like I said, I currently drive a 6-litre 2012 Caprice. I would love to have gotten a Grange, but it's too bloody expensive. If I have to pick a mark or a model or a make, I'll go Mopar every time. Was brought up on them. My father worked for Chrysler Australia and that sort of stuff. So back in the 70s when the E38s and the E49s came out.
Same one I am, that we pulled half a second on you with.
You're still 7.6 seconds behind.
Yeah, we were 8 point, yeah.
Oh, mine was only saying you were 8.9.
Am I clear?
I mean 7.9.
Was dicey. Was
I've got about 17 laps before I run out of fuel. So, but I've got it set so I should only get about 15 laps with the fuel in. So it should be a shorter pit stop than the last one.
Behind it seems to be a little bit.
And that should give me enough fuel to get across the line. Oh, bloody hell.
Because you're bogging down to...
Just about getting a cramp in my bloody my right leg. So, really got to do something with these pedals. I just don't have time at the moment.
A lot more than me.
Clear, baby.
What are you blokes rambling on about up there?
That run wasn't bad.
The leader just did a
How you
58.5.
That's
But-
mid corner speed, Daniel.
I cry when I think about the cars I've had and gotten rid of over the last 40 years.
315.
What they're worth now, and
Oh, pulling the draft, I was doing 300.
It's pulling away. How's this fucking work?
No, it's bullshit. Coming through the middle.
Daniel, what pit stall is yours?
Huh?
What pit stall is yours, you know?
We're going to burn it.
No, I'm going to stop there. You tell me.
59.635.
Race investigation on the fuel issues, and I think.
Well, I think so.
And again, he could be running lighter fuel load too.
I know, I filled up 90 litres. I put too much in.
How many laps we got left? What are we on? Lap 38 of 65, is it? So 25, 28 laps to go. $27.
I crunched it too.
So 27 to go.
I've nearly caught you, Steve. I'll catch you soon. And then we'll get a tow. Catch a rest.
Fucking smash into him, Steve.
I'm good. I'm good.
Brake checking when he's behind you.
That's it. Just slam him on, mate.
59.385.
Little update in a sec to go 26 laps to go.
It matters where we're.
I'm done.
Yeah, my foot's going numb too. I've had to move it 16 times already.
Yeah.
My toes are numb from pointing them up for so long. I'm keeping pressure on.
Yeah. Oh, shit. You should
Hey,
catch
hey.
me now.
Hey, have a look at the weather balloon and the carnival inside the circuit, Daniel. We just need to catch you up a little bit, mate. Eight laps.
Bristol, fucking hell. If we were running Bristol, I wouldn't be there. I don't do that.
569.
Like running around a bloody clothesline.
Friggin' Trak's kind on tyres.
Isn't that, is it?
Well, super speedways usually are.
Tyre change I did, the right rear was still on 100%.
Yeah.
Super speedways usually are. So let's
Front was the worst, down on 96.
calculate what we're going to do for fuel. I'm trying to think strategy. 12 laps to go. I've got it set to put about 15 laps worth of fuel in it, roughly. It took 111, gave me 40. So 52. Yeah, no, it's probably going to be about 12 to 15 laps worth. And there's
5.681.
24 laps to go.
So should I send him an invite, you think?
Who?
Car.
He's not going to be able to get it while he's driving.
No.
Way we're done. Only distracting. Is he still here?
Yeah, he's right in front of me, yeah. He wants us to draft together to catch, but he has trouble keeping in a straight line.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Strip settings in his wheel. Could be his
Yeah.
controller. Could be he has permanent epileptic fits. Could be anything.
Well, you never know.
59.624.
I used to have epileptic fits when I was a kid, so my mum used to have a cup of water and put me in there and they put all the washing in. So bad I fucking do the washing for him.
That'd work.
So what's the gap now?
5 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, the old lady that we take
The leader
care
is
of,
coming up on you. They're not at mine.
starting to get dementia, and she's got Parkinson's, so she shapes a fair bit.
Here we go.
And I've always
How is he going so much faster than everybody else?
make her own milkshakes and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, he's running on his own.
Equipment.
Oops.
He's got the dementia joint.
Too busy looking at what he's doing.
Can't remember.
What? He shouldn't be that much quicker.
Can't go there.
59.664.
Can't even go there. I can't remember what we're in there for.
On a fixed setup,
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting visibly closer. He must be getting caught in my draft now.
Outside.
He's going to lap me.
Still there. Clear.
He's running on his fucking own and he's going to lap me.
Anyone got any X's yet?
Any
Still there.
exits?
Hold your line.
Yeah, I got one.
Still there. Hold your line.
I got no.
Why is he... How can he go so much fucking quicker than everybody else?
No, infinite count 0.
59.466.
If you get another 25, you've got a drive-through penalty.
Okay,
I mean, if we get quite a few cars, they'll man.
I mean, he's going faster than everybody else on track
With little touches here, there, and
on a fixed setup.
9 seconds I've gained on him, nearly 10.
I think Daniel's on something.
Drugs. He snorts chubby bum burgers for breakfast.
I mean, when you're in the draft, you carry more speed, but I'm trying to figure out how the fuck he's going so much faster than everybody else running around on his own in no draft.
Behind how
You got nobody running behind him, nobody running in front of him, and he's going faster than everybody
8.155.
on a fixed setup. If it was open setup, you'd say, oh, well, he's got a really good setup, you know, he's running no wing and that sort of shit, but I don't know. Don't know.
Didn't really do anything, did it?
no. Car's slow as fuck.
Yeah.
Can it run faster?
What's that?
It's
Gaining on the car in front. The gap is 10 seconds.
Fit in, Steve.
Sorry, who was that?
I'm fitting in.
Ah, right, no worries.
Inside. Clear. The leader's pitting now. 58.562.
So it should be putting 58 litres in your flappy. And that's what I said before, 70. What did we do? 80, 70. It's a little bit less. Fucking overshot it.
The car behind is pitting.
Got a 20, you should have 19 and a half laps of fuel, Flappy.
19.
Yeah, that's enough. We only need, what? 18 we need.
Yeah. 18 laps.
Plus you draft and you'll have more fuel than you need.
I reckon Steve's already pitted twice.
No, I'm coming up. I'm coming up for the second pit stop shortly.
You couldn't make it from when I pitted.
59.452. You've got about 5 laps of fuel. Car 05 is up the front. You're now in third.
Patience and strategy. I wish I didn't have to bloody pit again. Is this him again?
I could hear rubber flicking under the car.
Yeah, me too.
You pitting?
He's taking the wide line.
Yeah.
Inside.
It's going flick, 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 flick.
Nah, there's something not right here.
You know, like under the car. as I'm going.
I don't know what's going on here. Why is he so much fucking quicker?
0.484.
I got a lap back. He's just put it back on me again.
59.432. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 8.3 seconds. Inside. Keep high. Clear.
Left side.
8.272.
That was all.
Car outside. Keep low. Clear outside if you want it. Outside. Still there. Keep low. Clear. Pit box in 10. You have about 10 laps of fuel left. 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Come on.
We're done. Get going.
Fuck. Told to put. No, he's gone another lap up on here. I am a lap down there. Fucking Jesus. Not that I'm aware of. I might have a minute ago. Because I still have my foot on it because it's too close to me at the moment. So I may have. I just didn't notice, but yeah, it should be good now. Really got to get those pedals moved. Anybody who's not aware, I've got a really bad inflammatory arthritis type wrist situation. And I've had to actually downgrade my gear because I couldn't keep using the SimuCube 2 Pro because I couldn't drive with it. And of course I've had to move everything, the seat forward because of the change, you know, in the wheel down to a CSW 2.5 with the McLaren GG3 wheel, because it's what I had sitting around. And I haven't had a chance to change the position of the pedals because I've had to move this forward about 2 or 3 inches. So the pedals are too close to me. And I need to move the pedals back about 2 to 3 inches to a comfortable position like they were before. So yeah, I'm comfortable with the wheel now, with where I'm sitting, but the pedals are still too close. So yeah, so it's something that'll come good. When I get a chance, I'll move it. I'm probably going to be moving house soon, and I was hoping to put it off until I did that. See if I can get this lap back.
Clear high. Inside. Keep high. Clear inside.
What is it with this guy? I don't know who he is. I've never come across him before. I'm just trying to get my lap back, dude. Jesus, give me a break.
Yeah, it can be a bit difficult to see him.
Steve, I'm going faster.
Car outside.
I don't think you're gonna get minute 30 to lap yourself.
I'm just trying to get my lap back, mate. I'm not actually racing you, okay? So yeah,
And go faster.
I'm not going to get my lap back sitting behind you all the way. I'm waiting for something to happen.
Get your lap back from me. You can try if you want to go in front.
It's all right, don't worry about it. I'm just getting frustrated with it all. I'm trying to figure out how you're so much faster than everybody else on track.
Back rows.
Because he's the sheriff.
Look how close I am to the wall.
58.941.
I'm gonna drop in here and back to 5th.
I'm not new to oval racing, mate. It's okay.
No, I'll go back to 5th there. But that's how I'm getting there.
Oh, okay. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, yeah.
The leader's fitting now. 58.543.
You know, I created this situation myself by not paying attention to what I was doing with my right foot earlier in the race, so now I'm paying the price for it. And it's giving me the shits, and I'm getting upset with myself and
The car behind is pitting.
getting frustrated. Just getting upset with myself, Daniel. It's not you, it's me, mate. I made a boo-boo earlier on and didn't pay attention to what I was doing and dropped off the pace, and now I'm paying the price.
Yeah. But you see how, like, I'm like 1 inch off the wall, I think. I keep scrubbing it.
Yeah, I noticed the sparks look good on the live stream. Oop, there they go again.
Pushed one too many laps.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is one of those cars, like driving a next-gen car, I suppose, but which I don't like. I don't enjoy the next-gen car. But, I mean, it's all right for him to use fifth and the thing, but because I'm sitting right behind him in his draft, fifth gear's another matter. If I was on my own, I've tried it a couple of times. It sort of worked and sort of didn't. But sitting in his draft, fifth gear would be a waste of time because all I'm going to do is cook the engine. So, I mean, I'm travelling faster than he is. I've got to actually lift my foot because that's how the draft works. So going down to fifth gear is not really going to be any help for me at the moment because I've got his draft to drag me along. Where's everybody else? Well, I think we're moving up on somebody and the rest of them are behind. But, well, they're in front really because they're behind me, but I'm a lap down on this guy, which means that my problem is I dropped off too early at the start because I wasn't paying attention. And I wasn't holding full throttle when I needed to. And I didn't realise I wasn't because I wasn't looking at it. So, got 7 laps to go. According to that, there's 4, so that's all right. Got plenty of fuel. Well, it's actually probably 3 because I'm a lap down on this guy. Which
track you want to try next week?
well, since it's probably got to be a track off the schedule, there's a Indy.
Indy?
58.509. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 8.7 seconds.
lap left, so I'll get it.
Nah, there's 11 minutes remaining.
I know.
158.
8.4.
Yeah.
2 left to go. 2 to go.
Okay, for this one, if I chop that down to a 5-minute,
You're gaining on the current
Quali.
front. The gap is 7.8 seconds.
that'll fix it.
I've still got 2 laps to go.
Yeah, so do I, and I've only got 1.8 laps of fuel.
Now I got 3.6.
I got 3.1.
2.2.
1.5 now.
White flag. 1
I was
more lap
hoping
to
to
go.
get used to and do a bit of drafting, but just been burning me for pushing it off, pushing it to
8.406.
catches.
You have been catching us.
Hey, not now.
You
No.
have been. You have been. Yeah, you're down to 2.5 seconds now. When you were out to 3.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left. You're gaining on the current
Yeah,
front.
might
The
make
gap
it.
is
One lap to
6.4 seconds.
Go past me, Steve, because you might catch him.
Outside. Outside is clear.
If you stick with the way I was doing it then. I don't know how I friggin' gained 20 seconds though.
We don't know either.
Macros.
No fucking idea.
Boop, 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 on the line. How did it roll? Oh, Andrew Carr finished
7 laps.
8 laps down. Did he bail?
He's still sitting in pit lane.
I think he sat in lane.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe he
Yeah.
finished the rest of it.
You're gaining on the current front. The gap is 5.8 seconds.
That's it.
There's the flag. It's over.
Just over the line. Cough, cough.
Nice run. Solid work.
Yeah, bullshit. I fucked it up in the early stages.
2 laps of fuel.
Ended up paying for it late and unable to make it up. So
Oh, yeah.
got the shits with myself. Should never have done that. So
Gotta roll around somehow.
should never have done that. We'll get these pedals moved. Won't have the problem.
Yeah,
I think
that'd be good fun.
I think my thigh's going to be happy that's over.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a bit sort of.
yeah, I might have had my foot against the brake because of
If you're in
the way I'm
strategy
way
to
too
someone
close
else,
to
you
it.
lose
So
who you were with.
I checked a couple of times and it wasn't doing it, but it was probably doing it at other times.
Would have been-
I want that motor stripped. yeah, yeah, get the scrutineers onto it. Take the fast repair. Why would I do that? There was okay. There was no damage, so I didn't have any damage. Any. So yeah, but that doesn't. Yeah, it's okay.
So it will probably start, I'd say.
Yeah, but I mean, fixed setups. Everybody's in the same boat. I would have been running the wing as low as I can get it, but it's fixed setup. So what can you do? You know.
Monday the 11th, yeah. So that's probably when Hazy will start his as well. So they'll sort of,
12th, yeah.
yeah, they'll run even with each other.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I've spent the night being annoyed with myself
So,
and
so we don't know if the
just
well,
making silly mistakes.
the
Now,
fast repair button works,
should have paid
right?
better attention.
On the
I'll
screen
get the
there.
pedals moved and it'll be a lot better. We'll see how it goes. All right then.
Yeah, much better than trying to move a fucking mouse and click the fucker.
Anyway, we'll mute that because I'm going to sign off, and I've heard enough of that. So there we go. Okay. Look, thanks very much for joining me. Thanks for being in the chat. It's been interesting to read what's been going on up there. It's a little distracting, but it's not too bad. The mistakes were mine, not anybody else's. So I just got quite frustrated with the way things were there for a while and all that. So yeah, I was just couldn't understand how Daniel was so much faster than everybody. I mean, everybody was making the same mistakes, and he wasn't. That was the difference. So you know. Who we got there? Who's that? Good. What's that? Goods Hunt. Okay. Hi, thanks for joining me. The Penetrator, you're still there, are you, by the looks of it? So, yeah, look. It was a test race. It was a small field. What can you do? I haven't done a live stream for a while, so it was a good chance to get all the settings and everything sorted out and do all that. So thanks for checking it out, and thanks for being there. And if you like what I'm doing, give the streams and the videos a like. If you've got something constructive to add that you think I could do better, by all means, I'm open to suggestions. I may not do it, but I'm happy to read the suggestions and that sort of stuff. But yeah, try and keep it constructive. You know, let's not just, you know, yeah, oh, the way you did this was shit. Well, stuff like that's only going to get the comment removed. So, you know, just, you know, if you think there's something I can add to it to make things a bit better that I'm able to do without it affecting my racing, then that's fine. That's not a problem. I'm happy to look at all suggestions as long as they're sensible ones and helpful ones. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, subscribe. Yeah, help me get the subscription numbers up. We're hunting 500, and we're needing to get another. Well, we got 210 last time I looked. So yeah, but I'm hunting 500. If I'm going to keep doing this, I need to start getting some money in from the channel and make it start paying for itself. So all this shit costs money, and I don't have a job. So yeah. But look, thanks for joining me. As usual, stay safe, stay healthy, be happy, stay away from stupid people.